What's up everybody, Paul Hickey here with your data-driven daily tip. I am super pumped today to talk to you about Alexa for Business. Now, before you think that I'm basically just trying to convince you to use Alexa for Business, I need to point out the fact that Alexa for Business is an actual offering from Amazon for companies and organizations to essentially do a core set of things that are managed by a department at the company or organization, such as the IT department, could be the marketing department, any technology related department, and it could even be a startup or small business that needs to utilize these services that I'm about to talk about. So any business can use Alexa, of course, but the advantage of using Alexa for Business, the offering from Amazon, is because you can essentially do Alexa for meeting rooms, which allows you to more efficiently and effectively set up a meeting room and manage meeting room calendars. You can say things like, Alexa, start my meeting. You can say, Alexa, start the presentation. You can say, Alexa, is this meeting room available from this time to this time? Or I need to meet with Janice. Is Janice available? Is this meeting room available to meet with Janice at this time? Can you book that for us? So Alexa for meeting rooms is very is a very solid service. And then there's also Alexa for employees. Now Alexa for employees under the Alexa for Business umbrella, in my mind, is perhaps even more useful than the meeting rooms because you can essentially have a company issued or company managed Alexa enabled device that can sit on your desk. It can be managed by the IT department or the marketing department or someone in operations or whatever. And it can basically just manage employees that have access to certain Alexa skills or private skills. So that's the other thing about Alexa for employees within Alexa for Business is that you can publish an Alexa skill or a voice-enabled app on top of Alexa that is only available for either all employees in your organization or just even certain employees within your organization. This can be things like voice-enabled content from your company intranet, for example. So you can be driving, you can be working out, you can be sitting at your desk doing something else, you can be in a meeting and you can say, Alexa, for data-driven design, please bring up our reimbursement policy, for example, from our intranet. Anything that you want to communicate with your employees within a private skill, you can do. Now, I'm going to give you a brief overview in today's data-driven daily tip of how to set up Alexa for Business for your company, and then how to essentially publish a private skill. Now, this is going to be a very high-level overview. There's going to be a lot more details and questions that you may have. But the purpose of today's data-driven daily tip is to just basically let you know how Alexa for Business works. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to log into your AWS account. So you're going to need an AWS account. So here you can see just data-driven design, sort of dummy AWS account for purposes of today. Once you're logged in, you're going to go over to the top left-hand corner and click the services drop down. Now you'll see it's a huge amount of options here. So you're going to navigate over to the far right hand column of options. There's 4 columns of options, and the one you're going to look for is business applications. The first option under business applications should be Alexa for Business. You're going to go ahead and click that. And all of a sudden you're going to see the different things that you can set up, and it's going to start to make a lot more sense because you're going to see rooms, shared devices, users, and skills. And so this is where you can create meeting rooms that you can manage through Alexa for Business and have Alexa enabled devices that you can talk to do things like manage the schedule of a meeting room, have an Alexa enabled device in the meeting room that can start the meeting or call different people into the meeting, all of those different things. Now, shared devices is where you can have all the devices within your organization and you can assign them to rooms. Users is where you can invite a particular user to access private skills for your organization. So this is where you can publish an Alexa skill that's a private skill. And then in order to give everyone in your organization access to that private skill, you can invite all of the users from your organization, or you can invite only some users for your organization. So you're essentially creating users and groups of users, which to me is extremely fascinating. I think every business should be strongly considering having this. And then you have the management of your skills. So you can have skills in the Alexa skills store that you can enable for company managed devices. This would be the equivalent of, say, an IT or operations department saying, we're going to give everyone a computer, but when you're within the company network, you're only going to be allowed, or when you're on a company issued computer, you're only going to be allowed to go to certain websites or download certain applications from the internet. This is essentially the Amazon Alexa for Business equivalent of that, where you have the Alexa Skills Store, and for any company issued device that you're managing through Alexa for Business, you can enable non-private skills for your employees to access. So that's pretty cool. And then under private skills, this is where you can publish a Alexa skill that is only private to your organization. Now there's other data-driven daily tips on how to create and publish an Alexa skill. So I'm going to skip to the step at the end of that where you see how to make an Alexa skill a private skill. And if you're looking at my screen right now, you can see that there's this screen that says availability. This is at the end. This is right before you're about to publish a skill live to the Alexa Skills Store. And it defaults to public. But what you can do is you can toggle over to Alexa for Business Organizations. And then in order to go to the next step, it asks for what's called a ARN number. And that is an Alexa resource number. So in order to make a Alexa skill private, you have to have an ARN number. So now I'm going to show you where to find the ARN number. You're going to go back to the dashboard in AWS under Alexa for Business, and then go to Skills. And then you click the Show IAM ARN number, and then you just copy that to your clipboard. And then when you're in this particular moment of publishing your Alexa skill, and you click this Save and Continue button, it's going to ask for the ARN number. You add that ARN number, and now it'll link that skill and make it private to your Alexa for Business organization. This is extremely useful for any organization looking to maybe train a large sales force or a large group of people on a new set of information that they need to be trained on and give an audio version of the training. Super useful for like new employee trainings, audio version of new employee trainings. Super useful for other things like the employee intranet, just an audio version of the top resources in your employee intranet. My friends, contact me if you'd like to learn more about how to implement this in your organization. Data-driven design is doing a lot of this. We're trying to be leaders in the field for Alexa for Business. We're a small digital agency, but for a free consultation, email me at paul@datadriven.design. And for more free digital marketing tips, go to dataoveropinions.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening on the podcast. I'm Paul Hickey. Have a great day.